Welcome everybody to the Two Man Power Trip, the Black Man Starting a Nerd Lifestyle. I'm Nicholas, Mr. Go with the Flow.
And I'm the man with the plan, Maurice.
And today we got an awesome guest with us. Guest, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Lilly.
What's up, family member? And we back with another edition of the Blerd By Nature Podcast. We here. What's up, people?
What's good, people? What's good?
Hey, November 21st, we here. Big Zilla and the 5'3" Illa from Tokyo, Black Anime Podcast number 202 in the building. Folks, how you doing?
People, how's everybody week been? What's been going on?
Yeah, let's go into some vibe, guys. What's going on? Let's hear from the guests first. Guess how your week going?
It's been going good. I'm just figuring out what to do for next week for Thanksgiving and
Sharing out them dinner plates, getting ready.
Yeah, trying to figure out what pie to bring.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my mom about the wet dry mac and cheese debate.
The debate. What side leaning? What side leaning?
I'm in the middle.
That's where I live.
Right? Yeah. Wherever I can get a piece, a slice, a cut. You know,
it can't be too dry, but it can't be looking
too wet.
like baldy.
Too creamy.
It can't be a mess all over the counter and shit.
Mac and cheese soup.
Nobody enjoy that.
No.
How was your weekend beforehand?
It was good. It was good. I was working and things like that. I got a little exercise in while working. And yeah,
sounds involuntary.
I was at the wrong place.
Oh no.
For my job, so I had to run directly to the right place. So
had to challenge that Barry Allen, had to speed up like the Flash, huh?
Yeah. It was a 19-minute walk, and it ended up being a 10-minute run from me.
Oh well, shit got to speed off them lightning boots. Move real fast with them.
Well, the haunted houses are giving you plenty of practice.
Scooby Gang in the building. 3/4 of the Scooby Gang indeed. We know for sure where to run to and where to hit a wall real fast.
Right. I would thank Lily for acknowledging Thanksgiving, unlike some people that just skip it away from. Yeah, let's jump to Christmas on that Mariah Carey time. I'm like,
apparently, I mean that's society. You ain't going in the stores to see no turkey. You seeing them Christmas trees.
But Dad, can I at least get my greens, potatoes, tomatoes first?
No, you get these Christmas lights, these green lights, these red lights, these blue lights, some more.
Like we're not even in December yet.
They said Christmas starts when spooky season is done. Countdown to that la 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 la, brother.
Like Mariah and throw it out early. Versus going all over the place. I'm like, what's going on here?
Netflix specials, don't forget that. Yeah, all the same. They said go grab your turkey, go grab your stuffing, go grab all that other bullshit, and go that way. Go left. Go left, brother. Go left. For sure. Now, co-host, how was your weekend and your week?
You know, my weekend was good. I chilled. I hung out. I think I went to an arcade last. Yeah, I did. I did.
What's up? What kind? Where the arcade at?
It was in Chinatown. They had like we played Mario Kart. We played House of the Dead.
Ooh.
Yeah. We played Walking Dead. With the
nice
with Dow's arrow gun.
Nice.
That was fun. Yeah. So good time there.
What's up?
Work week has been chill, actually. Too bad. Everything's kind of in place, so everything is working smoothly this week. So no complaints there. The car search is still ongoing.
Yep. The movement's still moving.
Yep.
I hear that, brother. Hear that. For me, so last week, right around the time we was recording is when I was feeling that weather bug that was going around. It was definitely fucking me up. But 1 week later, and I'm back to full energy. But it was definitely a journey for the weekend. The weekend I was definitely taken out of all of that shit. But it still ain't stopped me from my foodie run. So I got my 5-piece foodie run. I had my day off Friday, so I wanted to get the maneuvers in. Shout outs to Lily, because the last time I did the foodie run, I had to miss something from before that I got to add up on this time. So basically, I did my rounds, like majority, like 4 out of the 5 places I hit was around like Essex, Delancey Street, kind of basic stuff just in general. I picked up like 4 spots. I think I went to Super Moon Bake to get the ube ice cream sandwich. Delicious over there. Second spot I think I hit was I think it was Redgate Bakery right after that, because it was close by or something like that. So I went there, tried their stuff, and I don't know if I got to try something else, but Red Gate Bakery wasn't hitting too well for me, and I got like 3 different things. I don't know if it was like Vegan Discovery or something like that. I don't know, but it wasn't hitting the same over there. After that, I walked over back to 8-Bit Bites because they was doing the collab with another one of my foodie people that I watched out for and stuff like that. Homie, I'm gonna eat this / homie Ian, a Jamaican homie out here, white Jamaican homie. But I tried his stuff, the jerk chicken sandwich he had and stuff like that. It was really good. Shout outs. He put some maple syrup on that shit, so it's good. Outside of that, I went to Hen House to try their Lebanese crunch wrap. Shit was phenomenal, but that shit is way overpriced. That shit too crazy a price. Shit like that shit like $35 a pop.
What?
Yeah, that shit $35 for a crunch wrap. That shit crazy.
Oh, nah, they wildin'.
It's huge, but yeah, it's wild. It's wild. It's $35 for a crunch wrap, crazy. And then after that, I ended my stuff going over to Glaze to have their s'mores cooked hot chocolate and stuff like that. It was phenomenal, good stuff. So that foodie run was good. The cold was trying to take me out, but I was still surviving and I was making my rounds. So that was what's up. That was a good weekend testing that out and stuff like that. And then just the whole weekend was pretty much recovery for the most part. And then I started to feel pretty much better by like Monday. So by Monday and stuff like that, I was feeling on my up and up and helped Kenya get her shopping on and stuff like that because we're getting ready to go see Wicked this weekend. And yeah, just chill. Beside just recovering, I feel back to sports and stuff like that. So everything's pretty much chill. And next week's gonna be like a half week and stuff like that. So it looks like heading up into the holiday seasons, we good. So we're gonna be chilling right into food time, and then I got large bunch of families and stuff like that coming. Stuff like that.
All right, that's what's up.
Yep. My aunt had surgery, but she all good and stuff like that. So we all here. We all good.
How mom's doing?
She good. She feeling kind of under the weather now, but she coming up out of it as well. Yep. So yeah. So that finishes up the first segment, and we can go into some off the cuff discussions of this week. And for the table, I just want to ask you guys, what's one of the best advice you've ever received or heard? Ooh. Whoever wants to take this first, you guess.
I think I'll go ahead with this one.
Okay, go ahead.
So I have a story about this.
Go ahead.
So when I was in my early college days and trying to really figure stuff out because I was kind of just there.
Heard that.
So I really was trying to figure out, get motivated, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So I remember I was in Macy's or some discount store, and I was talking to the cashier, and he was like, I was like, we were having a conversation, and we were going on. And he was like, he has his degree, so forth and so on. And I was like, why are you working here? He was like, loan. And I was like, loans? How much loans you got? And he was telling me, and I was like, oh no.
He said, I got the greens loans, the beans loans, the potato loans, the tomato loans.
And what he was telling me was like, he's like, you're early in, don't fall into the same traps I fell in. He was like, college, you'll get out of college what you put into it. So everything you do, make sure it's strategic and don't waste no bread. Mm-hmm. So after that, I started looking at everything. I was like, okay, I'm not doing this.
He said, I'm
not doing this. All right, we gonna go this way. We gonna go this way. We gonna handle this. At that point, the light bulb flicked off. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, because we not about to be working here trying to pay off Sally Mae and Navi and all them. They not getting no bread. We ain't doing it.
He said, I need some money.
Yeah, and it all worked out.
Hey man, that sounds like solid advice to me. Shit.
Yeah.
Game changer right there.
Yeah.
All right, guest. What about you? What's one of the best advice you've ever received or heard?
Okay, so I was at a conference one year, and it was in the morning, late in the morning, and I had to go to a brunch. So I ended up at the brunch. I stayed there for a while. It was like a networking brunch. Yeah. So it was not a brunch where you actually brunch at. So
there was no food?
There was food.
Oh, okay.
There was a lot of mimosas, but
surprised you remember this.
You wanted to count your
all right.
and keep it limited.
Limited mimosas around here. That's free. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. And then I was leaving the brunch, and I walked out, and again, it's a console. It was in a hotel conference room that the brunch was happening in, and I realized next door there was another brunch and I overheard this guy like talking to his friend, like, I went to the wrong brunch. I think I went to the wrong brunch. I was supposed to go to this one, and his friend was like, "There's never a wrong brunch," and I took that to heart.
I mean, I felt that, especially as long as the brunch got food and it's free, it ain't wrong.
As long as there's a way.
I agree.
That's it.
I feel that.
Okay.
I feel that so much, especially if somebody else is paying for it.
Exactly. But seriously, I think the best advice I ever had, don't give your progress to another's progress.
Agreed.
That's something I always take to heart. I always tell people that whenever I see someone comparing themselves to influencer or something like that, how their life's like, you're at one stage of life, they're at another stage of life. Don't compare it. Just take your time, take it one day at a time. And
you don't know people's journeys and stuff.
Exactly. They might, 10 years down the line, they might not be where they want to be, and you might be where you want to be. So you never know.
Exactly. Oh, yep. Agreed on that.
I would say
on that same level. Go.
I would say that's one of the biggest lessons I had to learn later on in life, because me being the harshest critic of myself, that one took a while.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta lock in and see if you can focus on what you can control.
And you gotta focus on your own accomplishment.
Yeah, see as your own goals, mini goals and stuff like that. Stuff you could work and see them as proper achievements towards your own life.
I think for me, and I think now that I've gotten older, I've gotten better. It was I never took the chance to stop, smell the road, or really reflect back on my accomplishments. Like, okay, I finished this. What's next? I finished this. What's next? I got this. I hit this. What I was trying to hit. What's next?
Yeah, and then you just see the time just go by, and you're like, "Damn, where did time go?"
And I guess as I've gotten older, I was like, okay, I've actually now started to look back, like, okay, I actually did do a lot. I actually did do this, and this, and so forth and so on.
Gotta give yourself a pat.
You always gotta celebrate yourself.
Yeah, man. It's the things that you gotta remember. The life is not just set on just the goals and stuff like that. You gotta appreciate the life that you live. Like, you can't let it just fly by, because we only get the one life.
100.
Yeah,
man. Yep. So I'm closing that off on the off the cuff discussions of this week, and let's go into some nerd/reboot news to talk about and stuff that has come out within the last week. So since the last week, the first nerd/reboot news on the docket that we have, I sent this earlier in the week to co-hosts, but so Lil, so there's been a trend of movies that have entered the zeitgeist that have I guess because they've become part of public domain or something like that, they've become a trend to now, if they become part of public domain, people want to put them in like horror versions or horror movies or horror games of this stuff like that. And one that have, I guess, fell into that trope so far is now Popeye, because they just announced that there's a Popeye horror movie coming soon.
I just saw that, and I was like, "Think that are they doing that?" Yeah.
It's. I think it's coming out early next year. This joins the list of from Bambi to the Grinch to Winnie the Pooh. Has two of them, Blood and Honey. There's just so many. If it falls into public domain, the first thing they're gonna do right off rip is make a horror version, whether it's a game or a movie or something like that. It's running to the point of like parody, because there's so many horror like public domain versions.
And I'm just like, why? Popeye was very basic. He ate his spinach.
Creativity.
Yeah, he ate his spinach. He saved his girl from Bluto. That was it.
Well, I guess now he beating people after eating the spinach, and he beating them into submission. All right,
like, leave Popeye alone. He ain't bothering nobody.
Nah, they ain't leaving Granddad. They horrifying Granddad. It's a mess, man. It's a mess.
He's gonna eat that spinach, and then he's gonna start killing people.
Is the spinach going to turn him into a zombie? Is that what they're going to do?
Probably. It probably is a bad case of spinach, and it's going to twist them up, because he got them balloon arms, so you're going to start clotheslining the hell out of people, and they're just going to start popping off heads. It's an unstoppable Popeye, man.
I think they're going to turn him similar to Nemesis as soon as he
my goodness.
Probably. Like, sheesh, man. Bluto going to be a sympathetic figure.
I can so see it. Oh no.
But yes. On that same energy, the next part of the Nerd Reboot news, I want to talk about the discussion of, it looks like it's been like a couple weeks now on Twitter and X. I want to talk about Robin from Teen Titans 2003, the Twitter discourse on Crash Out Robin. So have y'all been seeing the posts about like they talking about Robin from 2003 and what kind of Batman he has? Because they keep talking about the way how he been violating all over through that show, the movie, everything. We talking about examples of the shit he did to one of his enemies from the movie, the one where he jumped off the roof and landed knees first on his enemy. They were like, this guy ain't got no powers. He just landed knee first on people like he got no care in the world, like he trying to take out his enemy. They talking about examples of him hitting enemies like Cinderblock, where none of the other Teen Titans that have powers could actually send him back, but this one kid that's like 100 pounds sends a super kick and he goes flying back. He got the weakness for every team member, like his mentor. He takes on like clone versions of his team members without any problem and shit like that. Like, have y'all seen or thought about the discourse of Robin from Teen Titans 2003?
I see the knee. I've seen his knee landing.
Oh yeah, no cares in the world, just ain't care about it at all. He got young knees, he'll hop back up.
So my whole thing is, have you met Batman? This is not surprising form of fashion. If he trained under Batman, he would absorb some of those tendencies. So this doesn't surprise me all that much.
I guess it all depends on we've had Batmans over the generation, but everybody thinks that this Batman gave Robin the super soldier serum at this point, because he is doing absolutely ridiculous. Like, this is shit that would probably have broken Batman. So like, Batman must have given this kid something. This is a different kind of Dick Grayson.
Listen, we don't know what went down the Batcave, so who knows?
Nope, not at all, because
we don't know what kind of training regiment was like. We don't know what Bruce did. We don't know.
We talking about Robin hitting ridiculous amounts of stuff. Like there was the time where he hit like superpower aliens with his bow staff that ain't got nothing, and like he hit him, and it's like it took a residual time for that bow staff to break in his hand, and it ain't do nothing to Robin, but that shit just broke like into pieces and shit like that. Like, Robin is ridiculously overpowered in here. It's like when they used to make them jokes about Ash Ketchum, when he always had those Pokemon that was ridiculously heavy, but he pick them up like nothing.
But like I said, we all know Dick Grayson could have been part of the Super Soldier program. We all know
probably this one specifically, yeah.
Right, we don't know who just Steve. We don't know how long the program was going on in that timeline. Maybe it kept going. It was a recruit. We don't know.
No, we don't know what there was speculation that said the Batman and the Batman series, the Batman in 2004 might have been his Batman and stuff like that. But like, there was no confirmation as exactly who his Batman was. But that Robin was like, yo, he putting up numbers on the crazy board. I mean, we always got to talk about that episode where he had the PTSD with running the hands with Slade. It was so bad that he just kept seeing him in the dreams, and he fought him a whole episode. That man wasn't even alive.
Whoever his Batman was, he was a savage.
Oh, big time. It was a selling goal and open goal that if this Robin is a savage, that Batman is a demon.
Are we sure this Robin was trained all the way by Batman, or was Alfred involved in some of this?
Probably.
Sound a little bit like Alf got some time with him too.
See,
I won't be surprised.
The famous words of Alfred is, "I don't live by that same code as that man." So I'm gonna teach you how to kill.
Listen, maybe Alfred called up Green Hour.
Probably. Shit, the way how Robin was throwing all his experiments and shit like that out there, like he had combos for days. I know he learned the multiple ways how to use a gadget.
Right, send Dick to the island. Put him through the paces.
What? Yep, shit. I know he was definitely having that boy run the ones and twos. They was definitely treating Robin like Gohan did, like Gohan was done by Piccolo in the early years.
Just like that.
Throw him straight in the wilderness. Be like, bro, you gotta survive on your own. But I'm 5. I don't care.
You're 5 years too late.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, 5 years too late. You should have been learning when you was in the womb, bro.
Piccolo like if he was 2. He said, listen, make it happen.
He said, my parents just died. He said, mine too, and I started in the cave. But yeah, so next up on the news, McDonald's doing some weird stuff again. Apparently, for the 40th time, because they said the last time it was the last time, but McDonald's always be lying. The McRib returned again, and it's returning in early December. A zombie ass McRib, and along with it, they selling half a gallon of McRib sauce.
The only question I have for McDonald's is, where is my snack wrap?
Did they not drop the news? When like they dropped the news and then went suspiciously silent? What's going on? We ain't getting no further news on anything. They finally gave us the chicken big, but and then they had the E. coli break in they meat. So obviously there was some sus going on for all that afoot. Then we found out the news about their machine. Why the machine always broke, and it's because it belonged to one place, but now they finally got the rights back so they can fix their own damn machine. So that was another thing. And now they brought back the McRib that they said was dead and buried forever and ever. So what's going on? They telling us everything under the sun, but no more news about the snack wrap. Are we still doing it? Still coming? Should we still expect it early 2025, 2026? What we doing here?
Right, ain't nobody looking for no McRib.
No, y'all said it was dead and buried. Who digged it up again? And who wants a half a gallon of McRib sauce?
For real?
No, seriously. What was anybody curious about the sauce for the McRib?
No.
Anybody? Any takers? I don't. And do you want half a gallon of it too? That just sounds like they want people to be buried in McRib sauce.
Man, I'm ready to go back overseas and go get my snack wrap. This ain't it.
Give me my big tasty. I'm once again for all the people that travel, and it's all three of us here. Everybody that travels and goes to McDonald's, we know every McDonald's outside of here is 10 times better.
Yeah, we really got the bottom of the barrel.
No, for real. I don't understand why we are the hub and the major place that house the creator.
Co-host, did we lose you?
Oh no.
I think we lost co-host. Having some technical difficulties.
No, we didn't lose him. We didn't. It was
Yeah, y'all hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, so
Yep, still hear you.
Okay. So but yeah, being lost by the McRib sauce is wild.
Listen, McDonald's, you will not censor us.
Let's see what they got left in the book. But yeah. So further on the Nerd and Reboot news, we got further confirmation. We're getting Power Rangers / VR Troopers comic that's gonna explain. So I know last week you was talking about how we got into this mix for the upcoming Power Rangers and VR Troopers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Apparently they dropping a comic on Free Comic Book Day about what leads us into that. So I mean, it looks like they heard it. So they're gonna give you what you was looking for, Coles.
Yeah, because that was my first question was the VR Troopers were in virtual reality and the Power Rangers were here in real life. So I was like, how did powers get over here?
Maybe it's a big bad Beetleborgs thing, and they just brought them from the VR out to the real world for the Power Rangers.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna find out.
I just think they should just continue on with this trend of going through the years of the spoofs, and they should just find all our old reviews and just pick all of those shows that we've done. And just go down the line and just Power Rangers meet up with all their spoof parodies. Because I'm trying to see Power Rangers and the Tattoo Teenage Alien Fighters from
I was just about to say
Come on, son. It's about time they run the ones and twos with Apollo.
Listen, I just want to see some interactions going on in Dip Bar.
Oh, yeah. It's a petty off. It's a petty off. He's like, I mean, teenage slaves, what about you? What you mean you was giving them days off?
Zordon, Power Rangers, come back to the command center. Nimble like, nah, y'all stay out there and fight.
Come back? Bro, the enemy is still there. Your business.
Oh, man.
It's a mess. But yeah, I mean, hopefully down the line they continue to explain and have fun with that for sure.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Okay. So, Lily, you just sent me a video on this yesterday and stuff like that. And I haven't tested it out per se, but I still think it's funny as hell, but I still got to see it for myself. But if this is true, I think it's very hilarious. But I want to say this to co-host because we both use this website. But co-host, have you been on the Housing Connect website as of late?
Not recently, no.
Well, do you know there is a patois option?
I did not know that.
So I saw a video that Lily sent me yesterday that people went and running through the Housing Connect website, and apparently there's a patois option that you can change the language to, and I think it's absolutely hilarious.
So now you're just gonna tell you don't qualify in different languages?
Hell yeah! I still wanna see the breakdown and shit like that. So when I go on it, because I sent the same video to Kenya, and she wants me to translate that shit.
It's easy. Do not qualify. Please try again later.
House, we don't have that. application, we can't find that. Man, this shit's gonna be great. Shit's gonna be great.
Like for you, we have a box.
Pretty much. Shit. Listen. You know me. I need a patois option for everything. So if this is just a trend to roll into more stuff, getting patois options, I'm here for it.
I'm just cracking up. Imagine you pick up the phone. Yeah, I'm looking for. We don't have that.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how. You don't think Housing Connect in any place that has apartments and shit isn't like open goal for that shit all the time?
Like, yeah, I'm looking for a 2-bedroom. We know how to.
Nah, studio. Come on. You don't even get response. You just get kissing your teeth just on the phone.
Right? Like, you got a 3-bedroom?
And it just dials home. I wasn't even. What about my other options?
Like studio now, we just ran out.
Shit. We just checked our records. We checked in the back. We don't have that.
Yeah. It's like, what do you have?
But you just posted it up a minute ago. I just called y'all. I got the email and everything. We just ran out. Ran out. They got the last one.
Yeah.
Y'all got more houses. What?
Like, what do you have? Like, we got nothing.
Nothing for you. Nothing for you, brother.
Like, you make top dollar, then we got something for you.
Facts, shit. Come see you when you're rich and trying to gentrify.
Or
Well, go ahead.
Imagine how they react when you ask for a little bit of gravy, like or a bathroom.
That's you looking for the studio
bathroom. or a toilet and a sink in the same location. What? Your best bet is share it with the bums outside.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But speaking of gentrification and all that craziness, we got the news this week that one old be President Trump just picked somebody for education secretary, and it's one Linda McMahon. You didn't hear this, co-host? Yeah, Linda McMahon has been head up as the education secretary.
Why?
Lil?
Oh,
Thoughts?
I guess they want to introduce a new way of planning kids.
New way. And what way do you believe it's gonna go?
The teacher enters like the Undertaker with the music and everything, and then they pick up a chair and they get to it. They get straight to it.
I guess so. If your children's acting up in the education system in New York, they are liable for a chokeslam.
So I was like, didn't she serve his administration last time?
Well, she back this time and she's heading up education, bro. You know what that means? We're fucked.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah. Between that and then I mean the obvious news that we got this week that Vince and Linda was obviously separated.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah. That was like water is wet. We knew with all the allegations, all the situation he was going through, we knew they were separated. They wasn't married like they've been all the way back in the 60s. They were like F all that. But she's doing that. I'm hearing Dr. Oz is for like the medical for states and shit. Like what's going on, man?
What is going on here?
You got Dr. Oz for the medical and state. I'm like, bro, what's happening?
Oh yeah,
what we doing? Recovery with Dr. Miami?
Boy, this is about to be a shit show,
dude. It is just rolling into it with Trump and then more Republicans all in power and shit like that. I'm like, this is gonna be tough for 4 years than we thought. And then niggas looking around for their stimmies, and I'm like, bro,
you ain't getting none of that. Just go around,
bro. Tap out, y'all. Tap out. What y'all doing?
All you getting is tariffs and everything being more expensive.
Speaking of travel and all that bullshit and that stuff, it's looking like a tough time for folks to possibly leave out of here, and that doesn't look good for us who like to travel.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be 2025. Sounds like it's gonna be a problem,
brother. Shoot, I mean, Lil, you sent me something that said that the best day to look out for tickets for Tokyo. The cheapest day is supposed to be December the 2nd?
3rd.
December 3rd.
Yeah.
Let's hope that's not a lie.
Let's hope that nothing happens with the U.S. and Japan next year.
Any given day between now and the end of the month, or anytime somebody wants to book a flight between that and any kind of traveling destinations, could be up in arms, man.
Oh yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's no go. That's no fun. So yeah. Well, on that following news, we have more. There was like an image trending this week that I seen about FIFA 2026, a soccer poster that was created, and it's between Japan versus China, and it was like first custom poster that was made. It depicted like Super Saiyan Goku on the field, and he was facing off against Sun Wukong, which I mean, it's a powerful ass poster going down and stuff like that. Go straight into that. Shit is fire. Shit is fire. Two versions of Sun Wukong like creature and stuff like that. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey man, I love when they dive into that anime aesthetic, and Sun Wukong was pretty big with the Black Myth Wukong game dropping this year, and a lot of people down for it. So shit is fire. We got Goku. We got basically Goku versus Goku here. Shit good.
That's why I was like, oh, this is fire. I was like, okay.
Yeah, shit's quality, man. You gotta love it when people get hyped up for their soccer games and they put in they best foot forward and they posters and shit. Shit's great.
Yep, nice. Okay.
Yep. And on that same energy, it's officially have been 40 years with Dragon Ball. It's been 40 years since Dragon Ball hit the airwaves for Akira Toriyama, and look at that. Look at the 40 years of how anime has been since the Dragon Ball has hit the airwaves. It talk about a disruptor.
So that question, how old is Goku?
Like, I mean, when it started, he said he was 14. Apparently he was wrong. He was 12 at the time, but then they retcon it and say he was actually 14. So I what timeline you want to talk about? Like with currently is confusing, because are you talking about like Daima Super GT?
Like, I guess as of today, if I was to meet Goku today, how old would he be?
Maybe in his 50s or 60s, I'm thinking.
Probably. Yeah. That ideally makes sense.
Gohan's pretty much a full adult at this point. So
yeah, Gohan probably in his 30s. So yeah, early 30s or something. So I would say probably 56. Yeah. Ideally. Yeah. Don't take him out to eat. That's gonna be your wallet.
Yeah, don't worry. We just gonna charge Piccolo's card.
You just gonna put that on a black man like that? A hardworking grandpa, the only hardworking grandpa in the room.
Piccolo smart. I know he's been bank all these years. He got it.
Yeah, he's smart enough to take his fucking card back. Yeah. You gonna be like, yeah, we got this card. Yeah, we just gonna put this on Piccolo's card. All you see is an arm just stretching. No.
Piccolo look at his statement. $500 at Go Curry.
Shit, you saw his cell phone in that superhero movie. He definitely checking the statements. Like, excuse me, who the hell is paying for all this? Right? I am saying my car got stolen by the son.
Yeah.
Wait a second. You disrespectful. How the fuck we gonna put this on Piccolo when Mr. Satan got the banks rolling big time? You know he got the big bucks. Put his bald ass, fake ass Hulk Hogan. Put the hell the money on him. You know he good for it. He saved the universe about a couple times.
Like, Piccolo's the only one that's financially responsible. You know, he's the only card that's not gonna get declined.
So then that's why we taking it from Mr. Satan. Take his shit. You know he got the money to blow. He universal champ like 5 times over. You know he got the money.
Now we just gonna trick him into selling Piccolo to 500. That's all we.
Well, that's more reason. I mean, we just gonna tell him that Piccolo said, run me to P's and Q's so you can win the next tournament, and then we all good.
Yep, that's how it's gonna go.
That's how we all gonna go. So we gonna handle it. We all gonna have a nice dinner, all of us all together, and we gonna enjoy our time. And then Goku, obviously, he's gonna stack up the plate.
Of course.
We all gonna be well fed, and then we gonna see Goku over there having about like 40 more meals.
Yep,
that's the Goku way.
Yep, we just gonna watch in awe.
Yep. I've already done it with Kimari before, so I would definitely do it with Goku for sure. Shit. And speaking of anime, just in general, did you hear this week the announcement from Anime NYC? No, they will not be coming back to November, but they're going into full summer mode where they've evolved into secondary Comic-Con because they're getting a 4th day.
Yes, I have heard, and I was just,
man, November feels so quiet without that over here, man.
It does.
It feels so weird. The week, like, I'm getting the photos where it was like 1 year ago, it was like Anime NYC around this time and shit like that. And there's so many people screaming for the November because it feels so quiet around this time. And then summer cons are so congested. Everything feels stuck into each other. And then they added the extra day. And I was like, bro, y'all could have done that in November. I'm so confused. Why are they doing all this shit for the summer? I feel like they I don't think they got, like, I want somebody to tell me the financial numbers of what they did in Anime NYC. I don't know if, like, was it really worth it?
That's what I want to know.
Because I feel like now would have been a perfect time where everybody needs something to do that's not within like the holidays and the Thanksgivings and shit like that. Everybody's working their shit because it was perfect time. It was after like Comic-Con, shit was slowing down and stuff like that. You got all the cons going wild in the summer, and I think people's going to have to make their choices, and that throws the con seasons out of whack.
That's what I'm saying. In November, they were in a nice good spot.
Yeah, I mean, look at BlerdCon. BlerdCon had to change theirs from June to March. Like, people are branching out of the summer season because it's so congested.
Yeah, it's just too much going on in that summer season. I was like, you put it in August.
Yeah, now they got a 4th day, so it's more money.
And last year was this year.
Tons. That's how topsy turvy shit is. That this year the summertime was so bad because everybody else got exclusives. And then by the time Anime NYC was up, they just had the regular Crunchyroll didn't even have time for Anime NYC, but they was having a big presence in Comic-Con, which makes that's just ass backwards.
Yeah, they probably was already booked up from the year before.
Do you know how many exclusives they cannot save when they keep passing them out to everything? Because you got Anime Expo for Crunchyroll, you got San Diego Comic-Con, you got from DreamCon, you got all these, you got Dragon Con, you got so many cons that they got to share like various news about and shit like that. And then by the time Anime NYC come around, they giving them scraps.
Yep.
That don't help the exclusivity or what they got going on with the shit. And they only like have half the location and shit like that. So I don't know. I hope they realize something. I don't know, because if they keep, maybe they got it in the budget to keep running for the summer and shit like that. But like, I don't know. People gonna miss the holidays.
Yeah. And for me, that's kind of why Anime NYC worked in November, because you're getting close to that winter anime season.
Yeah.
Crunchyroll finally, got through all of their big time summertime commitments, and they're moving into the winter stuff, so they would have stuff they would show there, because
they was ready with exclusives, because around like fall time, that's when they're releasing banger stuff. So they got like stuff right, and then it's like right on the cusp of winter coming up, so they got all the new trailers coming and shit like that all together, and they got the new movies and stuff. They had exclusives. I remember last year had shit. And now it's like the summer came around, and do you remember any like major highlights of the Anime NYC from the summer?
Nope.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Panels, everything. It was just black.
Yeah, they getting backfooted on this shit. Now they doubling down. I don't know, man. Something got to work out with them.
Yeah.
So next on the Nerd and Reboot news, the show Arcane on Netflix, they was talking about how other studios was talking about their anomaly of having a $250 million animation budget. And if you've seen the show, that shit is worth every penny. Everything that they do under the sun with that shit, they took their time. The shit was like, I think 3 years difference between season 1 and season 2, and the quality is all there, and the money was well spent and shit like that. And there's a lot of studios that always argue against high budgets and stuff like that, and you got like a balancing act between when you have like high budgets. You can have 250 million for Arcane that shows out and shows animation, and that shit has your return on investments and shit like that go tenfold on Netflix. And then you got 250 million going to Red One, which
I think that's it. I think it's like the higher your budget is, the higher your return on investment has.
Yes, and you can have the accepted side of it that could be Arcane, or you could have the fall through, which is Dwayne.
It's a toss up, and it's no risk. Companies don't like risk.
Yeah. And these days, one Dwayne Johnson is definitely might be a risk.
They are risk averse.
Yeah, let's see what he'll do with Moana. And have you seen the images floating around of him in live action Moana now?
No, I have not.
So everybody's guessing he's wearing a bodysuit, because obviously he's the live action Maui, and they gave him some hair, and he's got the tattoos all over his body and shit like that. But like, what's your thoughts on that whole deal of that? It feels like a 360 deal that they're doing with Moana, because they dropped Moana 1, and then they came out with the sequel, where a lot of people are weirded out by some of the lower quality and animation that they're doing in the sequel. And then like it looks like within next year they're dropping the live action Moana movie, and it's like, that's kind of a weird 360 deal that they're kind of working out here, where they're dropping like the sequel of Moana that looks kind of half done, and then they're already dropping the live action of the first movie already, which I don't think anybody's asked for the live action version of this already. Like, feels like they were doing the olds to do live action, and they ended up doing this already, which was kind of strange.
Classic milking.
Yeah. So it's like Moana had a lot of kids locked in, but it's like this milking is going weird.
It definitely is. I don't get it. I was like,
yeah,
finish your second film first, and then you can focus on your live act. Like
they're moving real fast with this. Like they're trying to like mass produce Moana stuff. I don't know. It's strange.
I was like, there issue with the second film that you guys are just trying to rush this out so y'all can get to the live action. Like, what's going on?
I was kind of shocked that this Moana 2 was even coming out so soon. Like it felt like the trailers started to drop this year, and then they just rushed into it. It was like, yeah. By the way, Moana 2 is out, and then by next year we'll have Moana the live action. I was like, bro, this all feel like this came out of left field.
Yes, I'm like, what's the cause? What's the motivation behind
Dwayne trying to get some W's in Hollywood? That's the cause.
Well, I guess so because
it's the easy dub, man. It's Moana.
Yeah, it's Dwayne down bad 2024.
Yes, honestly, yeah. The best thing he did was come back to wrestling.
Well, I guess the final boss is gonna be extra salty if Moana don't live under. Like,
if Moana don't make if Moana don't make money, he is going to crash out. On Netflix, he is definitely putting Cody Rhodes through the mat.
Yo, for real,
100%. If there is no return on investment in Moana, he's just gonna have to put a pause on Hollywood. Honestly, that is such an open goal. If Moana, if Disney, if this is like the worst thing that Disney's done of the year, he is gonna crash out.
Oh, for real? What?
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. All right, so a couple last bits of news. So you saw the news co-host on AEW and Ring of Honor doing the Manhattan Center?
Yes, I have.
It's been a while since we've had shows in the Manhattan Center.
Yeah.
I remember just passing by it the other day, and I was definitely thinking, damn, son, it's been a while since we've seen any wrestling over there.
The first Ring of Honor show I went to was over.
Same here. I think that was Cody the champion at that time? The Cody and Jay Lethal thing?
No, I think it was it a triple threat?
Oh yeah, I think it might have. Yeah.
I think it was Matt Taven because I brought my first title belt, which I'm looking at right now.
Yes. The Purple Circus. Yep. So I mean, that's good. I'm happy that they've chose the Manhattan Center. I always thought that they was bouncing around between like Brooklyn and doing from like Barclays and doing from stuff like what's it? The Garden and just Arthur Ashe. They've been bouncing around so many places in New York and stuff like that. So I was kind of surprised when they got around to like Manhattan Center again.
Yeah, and I'm like, boy, listen, they can't sell out the Manhattan Center. It's a problem.
Yeah, well, obviously, but nonetheless, I just think it's just nice to have some wrestling back because that's just a throwback, just in general.
Yeah, I'm just surprised it took them this long to do that.
Well, I mean,
there's history there and stuff like that.
I mean, I guess they had stuff booked in advance and stuff like that. So finally they had the time to work out what the hell they needed, and they needed the New York show. So depending on how them prices looking like, I might look into that.
Yeah,
man, it's been a while. I miss going to shows in the Manhattan Center.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see that. Like going to shows there. I miss going to shows there like we used to go to the Evolve shows back in the day.
Yeah, it'd be light work to just be in there and stuff like that. And them shit, the prices didn't usually be crazy and stuff like that. So it could be fun.
So I miss Evolve.
Yeah. Well, but blame WWE off that.
I know.
They got an affinity to close things for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good times.
All right. So last couple stuff on the Nerd and Reboot news. Invincible Fight Girl. I know we reviewed it last week, but like episode 4 dropped. That shit was the hype was indeed worth it. Because if that was like the episode once again for all that people that was waiting for like a peak episode to drop for you to like get into the show or something like that, but they was boxing in that episode, so I definitely recommend that episode to go watch.
It's so funny. I've been seeing more and more commercials about Invincible Fight Girl.
Yeah, bro, and they selling it to the right audience because right in the middle of y'all watching like wrestling and shit like that, watching that Invincible Fight Girl should definitely sell you on that.
Yeah,
especially what they done with Disney violating Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Like I said, they always need Black Girl Magic on that TV, and she is doing it for now.
Yep.
Definitely. Last bit of stuff. Star Wars Visions got season 3 greenlit. So more anime style and more different animation studios taking on Star Wars stuff. The last couple of Visions that they had out there was cool stuff. Season 1 was all anime. Season 2 they branched out to different studios and shit like that. I was cool. I always like I always like when different studios get a hand on working at properties and shit like that. They always show off their styles. Shit's always cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And last bit of nerd and reboot news. This is, I think, it's the 2nd year anniversary that's passing of the passing of JDF. Shit's crazy, man. 2 years already.
It's been 2 years already.
Yeah. See, that's another member of the Anime NYC, because I remember being at Anime NYC getting that news.
Yeah. Wow.
Shit was tragic, man. Shit's sad. Can't believe he's still gone now.
Yeah. Like, I remember that Anime NYC. I'll never forget that Anime NYC.
Yeah. Tragic time. Silence. It was a weird vibe, man.
It was. That whole day, it was.
Yeah, it felt tragic. But hey, we always give it up and honors to JDF and his legacy that he left behind for Power Rangers alike.
For real.
Yep. So yeah, that closes off on Nerd and Reboot News all alike, and it's time for the main event. Main event segment of the evening. We are out here with our special guest Lilly on the call. This is her pick. We'll be doing the show Veep, the pilot episode for sure. And before we step into the first episode, we're gonna do some quick fast facts and history on the show Veep. So this is an American political satire genre of cringe comedy created by Armando Iannucci. Ran for about 7 seasons and 65 episodes, running from April 2012 to May of 2019. Network is HBO and currently streaming on Max. The series won Emmys, Writers Guild, TV Critics Association, and Golden Globe awards for the series. Basic breakdown: woman VP and her team find themselves in various shenanigans as they try to handle the day-to-day in office in high political boards. So, Lilly, before we step into the first episode, the first episode pilot fundraiser, what's your thoughts on just the show in general?
It's one of my favorite series.
Does it feel close to home?
Yeah, it shows it's a parody on the behind the scenes of what's happening off the process of how policy is made and everything like that. So seeing it on screen and all of the scenarios that pop up, it's just comic relief for me.
Oh yeah, it's basically like stepping out of yourself and seeing the shenanigans, the petty sniping, and just all the things that have to go along for just stuff to get passed, policies to work.
Yeah, or someone to get in office. Kind of like how she was pining all for the whole series to become president. So it was a journey,
Oh yeah, definitely. So on that note, we can step into the notes on episode 1, fundraiser.
So this starts with our HBO logo here. Right?
Yeah, HBO Entertainment logo throwback.
Right, and we get our first intro.
Yeah, the opening theme. I said this sounds like we just started up CNN for the night.
No, it did definitely give that feel.
Oh yeah,
it definitely did. And I'm just like, ooh, okay. I'm like, okay, I'm here for it. All right, let's see what's going on. So at this point, we get our first intro to Selena.
Yep, and her team.
Yeah, her team. It's just a mess.
Yeah, pandemonium. This give me West Wing. We moving around and shit like that. They giving her a breakdown.
And this is typical for the actress Julia. It's like she's always surrounded by chaos.
Yes. So we're turning our attention back to Lilly. So have you been part of this group think of people running around in groups, and you got to give all the information and you got to stick and move?
Yeah. Just giving the rundown to people and trying to figure out what's the best way to get a message across is always like an ongoing thing in that field.
It sounds like a nightmare.
and you gotta know how to pivot quickly, which the show, especially this first episode, see like a couple of times they have to, someone screws up and
Oh yeah,
figure it out.
shit.
So, Lily, are you the fixer at work?
She pleads the fifth. She said, "There's no problems in bossing, say."
I could be the fixer. I could be the screw upper. In the day.
She said, "I can fix. I also dig and bury myself, and I can fix and I can dig out."
Right. So I would get who on Selena's team do you most resonate with?
I think like a little bit of everyone. No, I'm lying. Not a little bit of everyone.
Because I can think of.
She was like,
no.
I can't. Those are not my inside out brain cells.
I aspire like Sue. I aspire to be like Sue because Sue she knows what she do. She knows her job. She got it down pat. She everything to do is covered. There is no screw ups with Sue.
Understandable.
Oh man.
She is also the black one in the group, and she stays working. She to the desk. She tries to mitigate.
So Sue stays in her lane.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Sue ain't trying to do nothing extra.
I do my job and I go home.
That's basically Sue.
That's
she's like, don't put me in any of this
No.
extra stuff. I want no part.
Don't put me in this white bullshit.
Listen, right? She's like, don't put me in none of this extra stuff. Listen, I'm here to answer the phones. Find out the president. If you ask me if the president called, I'm gonna tell you no.
Yep. If you're trying to run into that door, I'm gonna tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
Don't test yourself now.
Don't go through that door.
Yeah.
And Sue really does just go to work, does her job, go home.
I felt it.
Sue just be watching the madness unfold and like,
because
why should she involve herself?
Later series seasons, but they knew not Sue's life.
Shocker there.
and that's probably just the way Sue wanted it too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need this chaos around me. Once I clock out, I want nobody know where I'm at, what I'm doing.
If they all on the boat, Sue is the furthest part of the boat that it could be.
Like, I'm just getting this life here and swim the other way. Wherever we are going, tell me which way. I'm going the other way.
Sue said, as long as the check is cut.
Like I said, even the first glimpse we see of Sue, she on the phone. She's like, she waving bye. I don't want to know nothing.
What? No. What? Don't share secrets with me. Shit.
But I guess a bit like Amy and Jonah, like a mix of that.
Oh God.
Okay, no, I can
Not
see
Jonah. I can see Amy.
I can see
But
Jonah.
Oh no! What pettiness make you like Jonah?
Jonah when he's doing his job.
Okay.
In a work environment, I can definitely see it.
When Jonah is, doing his job as he's supposed to, yeah, because I will go, say what I say, and that's it. But the rest of that stuff, Amy and not Dan.
Never go full Dan, huh? That's full butt cheeks there.
Never go full Dan. Never ever.
I mean, if you're going full Dan, you slimy and you'll stab everybody to get to the top.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah, you can tell off the vibes. It took all 5 seconds when we meet him.
Yeah. It was
That's
like,
true. I give you that.
Yeah. All right, let's step back into the episode. So, after the debriefing and stuff like that, they was heading off to the White House, talking about the utensils plan.
Yeah, and they're pushing non-utensils.
the jobs act.
And the first thing I thought about was them doggone straws that they got now.
Bro, I be thinking that whole time, whenever you get them straws, you better drink your drink fast because them shit's dissolving.
Yes, having my drink, put my drink down, come back, I can't even use it no more because it's scrunched up, man. I was like,
man, when she got into that place full, that was like barely had all the barely politicians there. She was meeting all the old people, and when she was trying to get that coffee, she was stirring that shit with that damn spoon, and that shit bent.
yeah, she's like, it don't bend back into place. No.
Trash.
Like what? He was like,
what bullshit is this?
Like, how am I supposed to do with this? And I felt it because that's how I feel about them straws. I felt that in my whole soul. I was,
You put them straws in some type of degrees they can't deal with, then you're gonna be drinking with the straw and then sucking up straw.
Yeah, pretty much. You got bits in your drink.
Yeah, I'm like, man, this ain't it.
I didn't order my drink with extra straw pulp.
Right? I'm like, can I have a usable straw? That's all I asked.
Yep. So in the mixture of them getting into that whole situation because they trying to switch out the plastic utensils, it's causing an uproar in the industries.
And boy, when she got senators and they're like, oh, this tweet went out, and the senator was like, oh, you don't upset the plastic industry.
Yeah, you fucking up with big plastic.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know big plastic was a thing.
Nah, that's always a big plastic, baby. If you think there's big pharma, there's big plastic.
I was like, oh, I learned something new today. Okay.
It's always a big demon somewhere. if you know capitalism, it always starts with capitalism, and then from there they'll flow down, and everything got a big.
Yeah, but then you start seeing the senators dip, and then the next thing you know, it's only 3 of them left. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, they said, nah, we can't be seen.
You know, boy was like, mingle. She's like, how am I supposed to mingle?
Mingle what?
She was like, it's a funeral in here.
Hell yeah. All these old bastards.
Yeah, but Amy over here trying to say, I'm working on it.
So in the midst of all that drama going down and stuff like that, they trying to set up with Selena to meet up with other politicians to really talk this out and try to mitigate the damage done between her and Big Plastic.
Yeah, to Big Plastic and Big Oil.
Big Oil.
Oil, yeah.
Right, and she went to go see one of the other senators.
Yeah, she trying to meet up with Hollows.
Yeah, so Hollows was telling her, he said, listen, like what he said, she's like, you effing with Big Plastic, which means you're effing with Big Oil. And like, you not gonna like the way they F. I was like, yo.
So let's pull back though. Let's talk about the relationship and the power dynamic between Selena and Hollows. Because stepping into this now, the experience I've had going to caucus with Lilly and stuff like that, when you enter certain rooms with people and stuff like that, you can tell their power when you go into the room and there's different, ways you got to talk to people. Lil, I want to talk to you about the dynamic when you see like Selena and Senator Hollows kind of play like the political back and forth with them. Like there was like when she was talking to her, talking about how's your daughters, and she was like there's kind of only one and stuff like that. They had like that back and forth camaraderie kind of conversation. Talk about your experiences of being in the room when stuff like that happened.
Well, luckily I'm not the one who
you don't catch the drama.
Yeah, I'm not in that room, so I'm kind of like what's his name, the one that does the case. As long as I don't hear it, I don't know it.
See no evil, hear no evil.
I felt that because he was like, nope, plausible deniability, I'm out.
Yep.
But no, when you a lot of times go in, you could, I guess what I can say these days is you could feel the aura.
Oh yeah. What one of her first jokes is Selena was like, you know what I need, and I think Hollows was like power. I was like, all right, so we're snippy already.
And that one took me out. I was like, oh, so we just going for the jelly here. Oh, okay.
She did not. Hollows was like, oh, we know. She was like, I know why you here. Fuck the bullshit.
Yeah, pull no punches off rip. I was like, oh,
you done fucked with the Big Plastic, and I can't fuck with Big Plastic like that.
Yeah, but she was like, if you fuck with Big Plastic, you fucking with Big Oil. You ain't gonna like the way Big Oil. I was like, oh, yeah,
okay. They fuck back and they fuck hard.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
And then you saw like Selena trying to have a conversation with her, and she's just in her work.
She didn't pay attention yet.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Instantly small-minded her right off rip. This is what I mean by like the power dynamics. The second you got like, you would have thought it was like, especially at the time, it was like sisterhood, female VP.
Okay,
you trying to be together and shit like that, for the women and shit like that. Nah, bro, she tried to cut her off right off rip.
Yeah, she's like, I got stuff to do. What you want?
Yeah, dude, don't put me where you is. I don't want to fuck with Big Oil.
And then she left too. She picked up her binder of work and left, and had Selena trailing after her, trying to talk to her. So all you see that power dynamic that Selena just doesn't have.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, the mere fact that she got to go to these people is like that she needs assistance to go to this power already tells enough.
What cracked me up was old boy struggling with the courage. Gary
is something else, man.
And I'm looking at it because I have that same machine here at home, and
my
I'm
God.
just cracking up. It's like, what does it do? Is the timers in a button? And so
I know you was yelling at the TV.
so we're just having a conversation, and
and then and then all you see is Dan get frustrated.
yeah, Dan was like, "Look, you put the pod in, you put it in, you press this."
See, listen, that was the moment we started to see Dan's real personality start to leak out, because when we first got introduced into Dan, when they was trying to look for Senator Hollows, he was like all nice and acting up and stuff like that and giving suggestions and shit like that. Second they closed the door, he just that mask fell so fast. He was like, you know what, Gary,
Like, there you go.
garbage, you guys are all whack.
Yeah. I'll tell you,
They
man,
ain't got shit.
Playing that political game is draining.
Oh, Dan was born for this kind of poo-housery and type of bullshit.
Yeah, like I'm tired of putting on this front. Let me be me.
Oh, facts, yo, you gonna fuck around with that Keurig, man. Listen.
I mean, you hear a little bit about his person right before that when Hollows is like, "Oh, I got him from a senator or congressman from Ohio," and then all of a sudden, she says, "Oh, he's dating my daughter."
Yep.
Yeah, I was like,
right off rip.
I was like,
You like, oh, all right, we playing this game, huh?
We know what type of person Dan is.
Yeah, we know what type of time
Dan on.
Yeah, big Dan, big Dan over here in this room, huh?
Listen, Dan only worried about number one.
Dan, yep.
Like I said, till the bird come back out, nice and polite again.
Yep, and you got Selena, like we were saying earlier, Selena, trailing down with Hollows, trying to walk with her and shit like that, and then that's when they get the news that the older senator had passed.
Yeah,
and it was he's trash, but he died.
Yeah, bro. So they let that shit out straight. They was like, yes, I remember that one time he touched my titty.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
His name was Reed, and the way they were just giving him nicknames.
Oh yeah. They was talking about the senator's sexual predator.
And just we can tell over Amy does not like Dan at all.
Oh yeah. Amy's energy around Dan is like, oh no, I know you're bullshit.
Yeah. and like you can't see it in this first episode, but you gotta wonder like what's their history.
Yeah.
What did Dan do to her?
Right.
But at the same time, even from a sense, before you even get that, it's like, yo, Dan's already trash. You feel like he got that trash guy energy. Amy's already can read through the bullshit because I'm already read up on everybody else. I mean, come on. So the gang the gang goes back to the office. They're getting a breakdown, and that's when we introduced to Jonah.
Yeah, of course, we see Sue again minding her business, doing her job.
Yeah. Sue typing away and shit like that. Don't got to worry about me. I'm doing my job, and when the time comes, I'm clocking out.
Yeah.
Here you go. Yep. Here you go. See that? Did the president call? Nope. Sue like, nope.
So this guy Jonah, he flexing with the information he got because he close to the president.
Yeah, and the people in the office just seem to tolerate him.
Oh yeah, when Jonah comes in or Jonah's in the room, they're like,
I think I can't remember, but I think at this point Jonah's just an intern, or he's like
his energy gives like intern, but like he's cocky about it because he's like the closest one near the president. Pretty.
Yeah, and basically, so they tell Sue, I want to close the door quickly. Yeah, he just, like I said, he's just there being annoying.
Yeah,
like I said, Amy don't want to deal with him. Don't nobody want to deal with him.
No. But in the midst of like all the conversation that's going around, we find out that they're working on multiple things like clean job, initiative, and a whole bunch of stuff they got.
This is where I can see Jonah comes in. I can see where Lilly and him match up.
But like the main thing about this first episode kind of echoes like the whole point show is that this is something that Selena is using to actually to make her mark at people. And she doesn't quite land. She kind of tumbles on this episode and future episodes to come, but it's just about trying to manage a crisis after a crisis.
Right, so we're just getting in. It's just like, oh man, and basically, she's getting word that the president don't want to go to a conference because he don't want to answer certain questions. So Celine's gonna have to go. She was like, I got plans. She's like, listen, how it's going to go. She's like, you're gonna go because the president don't want to. So just be ready, Vice President.
kind of crazy because you could kind of see like the power diff there too.
Yeah.
Who is this person, Jonah?
Yo.
Like that.
Jonah talking his shit.
I was like, bro, oh, now you're not. Yo, so get the president on the line, yo. I'm like, bro, why you sound loud to me like this? You want me to start airing your dirty laundry? What's up?
Jonah disrespectful with it.
Right? And don't send this clown back here no more.
So I think at this point they're traveling over. They end up all talking about how crap Dan is.
Yeah. So yep. And basically, Selena asked Amy, like, "What do you think of Dan?" He's like, "Shit." And she started like, "You elaborate."
They are descriptive of how bad Dan is.
Yeah.
And she's got to wonder like what happened between them.
Right. I'm like, do they got history?
Somebody got rubbed the wrong way.
Right.
What did Dan do to her?
Say, stop. Gary, pull out the stool. Gary, bust out the stool out there, okay? See you, Gary. So at that point, go ahead, Lily.
What is doing is something that I do at my job times, but not to that extent.
Listen, Gary was ready.
Not to the extent where I know the preferences and sugar preferences and all of that. He has a bag around full of Leviathan that has like that all.
I always make a joke about the big bags, and Gary is just living up to the joke. Like, what else you got in that bag? Oh, okay. Like, yeah, I need a tire lift. Yeah, I got the. Hold on.
Hey man, Gary, I respect the prepared Gary.
All right. Listen, Gary, you got a compass? Yeah, I got you. Gary probably got everything in it. He probably got the nuclear clothes in the little side pocket.
Oh, what? Homie, deadly and ready.
Gary, give me the button. Gary, pull out the button.
Oh yeah, big button time. So yeah, once they get into the area, they work as a team to have Selena get work and move the room and stuff like that. So you see the breakdown of like the team working together and getting Selena to move about, talk to everybody
and everything is going swimmingly, and it goes
until Jonah.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. So what did y'all think of this?
So in the bits of that, we hear Dan admitting the true reason of obviously why he dated the boss's daughter, obviously to help his career. Mm-hmm. And then like in the midst of that, we get that whole situation about Selena. Before she gets into her speech, she gets that most of her speech has been nixed because they got to remove a whole bunch of stuff from it last minute.
She's trying to audible as best she can.
So Lil, have you had the experience of having a speech get cut down to ribbons last second?
Luckily, no.
Oh,
luckily, no.
Right, this one had been rough.
Do you know of other situations of people having their stuff cut to ribbons at last second?
I don't think so, but this office in Veep, it does. It runs on organized chaos. And
I can tell.
There's a lot of offices that runs on.
I've been to a few. I've been through a few. So yep.
Yeah.
I've lived that.
For one example, is our previous and incoming administration. I can imagine everyday organized chaos.
Oh boy,
we're hearing more and more each day. Yes.
Yeah. And then some offices they don't have like a big staff like Selena does here, and you'll probably see someone wearing many hats and organized chaos will come about with something will be gotten or something goes wrong. The person that they're working for, like Selena in this situation where she has to face the press without everything she needs.
And moments like that is where we get stuff like, so Selena goes up and gives a speech, but that shit goes way off the rails.
Well, now we know why the president didn't want to go.
Well, yeah, he did. She was definitely the scapegoat here.
He's the Jack Perry.
Yep, definitely.
I mean,
definitely driving that bus straight off the rail.
It went good for a little bit until
it didn't.
Until she started to give the same joke that Hollows gave earlier when they was walking. Talk about a time capsule in the series right there.
Oh boy, man! Listen, I was like, you felt the room go silent.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those jokes that there was a couple jokes around and chuckles and stuff like that. We was good. Then she said that R word joke, and you was like, oh.
They're like, oh, we not touching that.
Yep, and instantly you got the team working out. Damn it!
And like she mentioned this joke, she's not funny. I know she's not funny.
Yep, they trying to figure that out. Damage control from the night to the morning all the way to the point that it's on the news.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy.
And hell and everything trying to play damage control, everything working and shit like that. Here come Jonah coming in the gloat, kind of.
Oh, but whoo, he's like, yeah, he's like, whoo, what kind of message are y'all working today? Like, oh.
And he said, how bad is it today?
Like, how y'all kick him out by now? I'm like, man, you don't kick out my office.
Listen, man.
Of course,
It would have all been raining paper balls at him.
Right?
we get a little bit of Sue appreciation where she's like, I can't say no to you anymore, so I'm just gonna
click.
Yeah. Yo, son, sometimes, man, especially whenever you got to take phone calls and talk to people, man, sometimes it's just like, now you just nonstop running. I'm tired.
Listen, that's the person that picked up the phone on the Housing Connect website.
Yeah,
we don't have that,
right? I can't tell you we don't have it, so I'm just
or just enjoy this music.
Right?
I'll look for it in the back, but this is about houses. Yeah, I'll look for the house in the back.
Right, and then like Selena comes in with the paper. She's like, "Look at this." She started going off.
Yep.
Said,
it got so crazy that they got to the point that they had to bring in the head of mental disability to talk to the VP.
Yeah, right. Try to smooth things over.
Mm-hmm.
And while they're bringing him in, with comms is over there making jokes.
Mm-hmm. I was bruh. And then Dan rolls up in there. We got Jonah. We got the guy for disabilities. And it's like,
yep. Dan giving us some shady shit that he trying to work together, because Dan said he resigned and he leaked bad news about Hallows and tries to help the VP out of her situation and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's like, listen, we could flip all this on Hallows, yo. That's how we do it.
Yeah, we could say Selena put the blame straight on her kind of joke.
Yep. Oh boy. I'm
like, what are you doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Amy's like, yeah, why are you?
Dan trying to work his angles, man.
Yep. And then so we got Jonah in this card business, and basically, Selena told Amy to sign the card in her name.
Everybody talking about condolences to the late pervert senator.
Yeah, yo. I was like, yo, they was like,
so they passed around and they gave Amy the card to sign, but Amy, in her stupor, didn't realize that she signed it in her own name, and she's like, oh shit, I think I fucked. She went to Gary of all people to tell him the news, and you already know
what Gary gonna do.
Like, that whole sequence was hilarious.
Gary's like Dwight from The Office, man. You gave Gary the news, bro. He was energized and up. He's like, no, I got to tell.
Yep.
And then
Selena, you go ahead.
The way Selena comes out,
bro, she crashed out.
Yep. Crashed out fully.
She said, "Nah, what the fuck?"
She's like, I'm already fighting fires in here, and you out here creating blazes out here. Listen, fix it.
Don't put out fire with more gas, boy.
Right?
And the way she said it was like Draco saying Potter.
Facts. She was so mad.
Like I said, I felt that fuck. It was like she had to build up to it. She's like, bah!
So they were sending Gary to go get the card, and he gotta pull it privately. They gave him I think, what did he get? Amy's jacket?
I thought it was Sue's jacket.
It was Sue's jacket?
Because his jacket got coffee on it.
Bruh.
Oh man, I was see Sue coming clutch again.
Yeah. So Gary trying to be covert and stuff like that, trying to hide out, and right when he got to the card, you know who's there? Joe.
He's like, listen, I got a problem card.
Yeah, he said, bro, it's just easy work, bro. Here's the card. It's just like work. He's like, oh shit.
He's like, but you know what I need you to do for me? I need you to get me a date with Amy. And like, he's like, yeah. He's like, nah, I ain't gonna have no sex with her. He's like, I'm gonna just go out with her. He's like, what that's gonna do? Like, if I'm capable of they see me with Amy, I'm gonna be able to get somebody I really want.
He said she a solid 8 on the roster. I gotta be with an 8. All these 5s out here. Like, Jonah, come on now.
He's like, listen, you want the card or not, bro?
Gary wanted that card, so
yeah. So at that point, right, then we eventually see Gary come back.
Yep, to the hero's welcome. He said, "Yo, get the hype up ready. I got the card back."
He's like, Amy, you're going out with Jonah.
Oh wait, what?
He's like, shit. He's like, it's just dinner. With me, no sex. And Selena was like, okay, you can do that. It sounds like my marriage. And I'm over here. I'm weak. I'm like, yo.
Oh my god.
And then I was like, yo.
Hey man, these are the power dynamics and the power plays you got to do to get the maneuvers out here, man.
Yep. I was like, Amy, you listen, you gotta take your one for the team.
Yeah, facts. Got to win with that shit.
Bet you won't sign the wrong name no more.
Yeah, shit. It's your fault now, so you gonna have to take it. It's your punishment.
Yeah, and I'm like, and if funny, at one point, what was cracking me up, Sue again, another dude was talking. He's like, I'm going to see her. She's like, she's busy right now. Like, what she's doing? She's spinning. He's like,
Yeah,
okay.
you don't want to go in there during her spin time.
Yeah, it's like, okay. I'm like, I like how there was just this understanding that I guess spin time was sacred.
Hell yeah, man. She was in there legit spinning.
Yeah, and I was like, oh.
I want to know what happened the last time somebody went in there and interrupted spin time.
I think she had like the same reaction as to when she found out Amy signed the card.
Oh, hell yeah. You walk up in there, what the fuck? So all this, in the midst of all this, all the maneuvering that Dan had do, like kind of blackmailing and all that situation going on with there, Dan had secured himself a job over here after helping them with the shady bit.
Yeah, like so we see what Dan is good for.
Yeah, Dan got in with the team now, and Selena's explaining this to Amy. But Amy thinks that she got tricked. But Selena like, nah, I'm doing the tricking.
Yeah. She's like, listen. She's like, I hired him because of what you described him as and shit. Like, I need a shit.
And then Big Plastics comes in.
That's cracked me up. Yo, right? Big Plastic comes in and it's like, yo, right after I need it. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Lord.
I was like, bruh, Big Plastic couldn't have timed that any better.
Of course. And then right after that, we go into pretty much the credit starts to roll as Jonah comes up to pick up Amy.
Yeah, and then we see Sue just say, like, yep, I'm out.
Oh yeah, Sue's doing her shit until she's ready to clock out. And in the midst of this, we hear Dan had also broke up with Hallow's daughter.
Yep.
He did a strategical maneuvering of taking down that entire family via text. This nigga shattered that entire family in one go.
Yo.
He shattered that entire family's reputation, everybody in there, and everything from his phone.
From his phone, that is wild.
Dan showing his hardness to maneuver his career for sure.
And that's why Selena hired him. That's what she tried to tell him. I tell him, I need somebody like that.
Yep. And in the midst of that, we see Gary getting the coffee.
Yep.
The right way.
The right way. The dude that was taught.
Yeah, and then we see Jonah and Amy. Oh, it's like you touched me. Oh,
and that closes out the episode. So what's everybody's final impression on this first episode and the series in general?
It was a hot mess.
Bro, these people, these folks is something else, man. The backstabbery, the maneuvers, the jokes, the mess up, the fixes, the putting out little fires that become big fires and shit like that. Like you can get the gist of this entire show off rip here.
Mm-hmm.
I like that this is a show that didn't have a villain because they were all villains.
Oh yeah, it's pick the camp you want to lay here.
Yep. His doggy dog out there, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, it's tough as hell.
Like Dan was vicious, but you could probably get those same actions coming from Amy, and Jonah, and Selena.
Yeah. Dan was just outright with it.
Yeah, he's very open-hearted with it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a douche. I know I'm a douche,
but I get results.
Right.
Yeah, and
Amy and them was like, yeah, they'll be douches when they have to be.
Yeah.
She said, I he's my shit.
And it just shows that they're all comp and they're all incomp well.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's like the thing where there's too many chefs in the kitchen. The food will spoil. So it's just trying to stop spoiling.
And there's definitely a lot of chefs in this kitchen, boy. Woo!
On top of that, if you like a regular viewer of you think you could imagine what's happening in the White House and all these stuff, and you think everybody in there is super smart, think again.
Nope, politics.
Yep. So we go close the book on Veep for this week and stuff like that. Thanks again for our guest on that. For our next review episode when we get around to it, because holidays coming around and it's gonna be on breaking here and there. The next anime and stuff like that will be on the Dark View. We're gonna be tackling that Don.
Hey, okay. Somebody was mentioning that recently.
Yep. That episode 1 and 2 of Don for sure. We're tackling that. Before we plug our socials, would you like to plug or talk about anything upcoming or anything on the docket guest?
No, not at all.
Nothing?
So
yeah.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
When we get in that Lily's food blog,
I gotta start going to different places. I did a food run last week too, but I went to my usual spot.
About that.
I went to Abiko Curry.
huh?
Yeah. That.
Nick, I have a bone to pick with you
Okay.
Oh, I shoot.
for introducing me and by extension my mother to it.
Which is what's the place?
Abiko Curry.
Oh, Abiko Curry. We can put that blame to our Sentai Fountain of Knowledge. Mr. Peter. So by proxy, you send that up to our complaints department. Send that straight up to the married man on the left.
Every time I'm on Midtown, anywhere near 30th, 31st, 32nd, 36th. Anytime I'm in there, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm over here, Mom. She's like, Curry.
Shit, that's my mom and Sticky Chicken.
Like, she don't even let me finish my sentence. She's like, Curry.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mama had to go here.
And she'll be like, Curry, extra hot.
Oh, extra hot.
Far from the job. I had to go here and work in the office.
Yeah. What else did I go? I got curry. I got waffle and dinges. I got my wolf night. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean that sounds good. Shit, I miss some lamb bacon. I haven't been there in a minute. I should probably get some wolf nights too.
But I think I'm gonna try with these next couple of months. Try and go on a hot chocolate tour.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep.
Keep us posted.
Definitely. Have you gone to Glace anytime recently?
I went in the summertime and I got their cold hot chocolate. Their frozen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I haven't had their actual hot chocolate.
And I've had the hot one. I need to try the cold one.
Yeah, it's definitely good. But I need to go and do a tour all around the city, and not just
that.
I know there's like some place in the Bronx that got hot chocolate.
The Bronx, yes.
The Bronx.
Yep.
That no one knows about. So I'm gonna there.
Let them know. Let them know that's got something. Yeah. All right. So on that note, we got an email set up at blerdbynature@gmail.com, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Blerd By Nature, Twitter /X at Blerd By Nature, nature spelled N-R-E. Co-host, hit us with the YouTube.
You can find us on YouTube by searching for Blerd By Nature Podcast.
Yep. And we are available on all podcast platforms all around. The boys are still hard at work editing and fixing up the latest episodes to go out. Batches, how they be rolling coming up, but everybody will have their fix and their episodes out in Toronto as fast as we can. So, group, any final notes before I hit the outro?
Gary, I need some coffee.
I'm hungry. Well, I guess on that note, thanks for joining us today from Black Thought to Nerd Power. This is Nicholas, Mr. Go With The Flow.
And this is the man with the plan, Maurice.
And our guest,
Lily.
And this was another edition of The Fixer. There we go. That's the nickname for it. The Fixer Lily. There we go. And this was another edition of the Blerd By Nature Podcast.
Thank you for listening, everyone. And until next time, peace.
Keep it chefing.